Now, it is my great pleasure to introduce to you our new interim president. We've had a transition at IWP, and one of the most extraordinary people I know in the world has stepped up to take on this job, Ambassador Aldona and Dr. Aldona Bosch. Aldona is the daughter of people who fought for freedom in Poland. Her father is honored at Yad Vashem in Israel as one of the righteous among the nations for the risks he took to protect the Jews during the Holocaust. Aldona herself has served on the Holocaust Memorial Council. She's a physician, a pulmonologist by profession. She has been a supporter for IWP for 18 years, a trustee for 15 years, a member of our executive committee. She knows the Institute extremely well. She served as U.S. Ambassador to Estonia and did path-breaking work in the field of public diplomacy. I could regale you about that, but I once did that at a previous commencement, where we gave her an honorary degree for this extraordinary achievements. And amongst the other things she's done in her life is she served as Secretary of Health and Human Services for the state of North Carolina and saved that state untold amounts of money and bringing great efficiencies into the whole medical system there. So it is with gratitude that I introduce Aldona, who is just a complete model for service to a cause higher than herself. Aldona, please.
Thank you, Dr. Lentowski. My goodness, off script, I was introduced to Dr. Lentowski actually by my father. So my words of wisdom to the young generation, listen to your parents. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and good morning, graduates. Congratulations on your hard work, your commitment, and your perseverance. And your perseverance is critical in order to allow you to get to where you are today. And thank you to the parents, to the spouses, and the friends supporting this journey. Thank you to devoted professors who will continue to impart their years of professional wisdom to each and every student. Thank you to the dedicated IWP staff who have done everything required to run this academic institution. And also, thank you to the trustees and the benefactors who make this mission of the Institute of World Politics possible. Graduates, you have chosen to study in a school that truly is unlike any other school. IWP's founder, Dr. John Lentowski, realized many years ago the absence of a comprehensive education in statecraft and national security affairs. So as a result, IWP's unique curriculum includes the study of all the instruments of power and how these instruments are integrated at the level of the grand strategy. These include the art of war, peacemaking, diplomacy and public diplomacy, strategic influence, political warfare, economic statecraft, psychological strategy, intelligence and counterintelligence, cyber strategy, but also the use of other intangible instruments of power, such as moral leadership, willpower, courage, and rigor. Parents and guests, our students study the entire range of hard and soft powers of statecraft in order to increase the probability of winning without war. We hope that the graduates will see the world as is and not as they wish it to be. or the foreign propaganda or utopian ideologies would have us see it. The Institute's curriculum exposes students to the full spectrum of international realities, including history, political culture, the practices of foreign powers, current and potential threats, and the strategic role of ideas, values, and belief systems. Now, these ideas and belief systems are crucial to understanding because they have serious political implications. For example, take fascism and communism. These toxic ideologies devastated my native Poland. My freedom-fighting grandfather was forcibly deported to Germany in World War I. During World War II, both my grandparents and my parents continued to struggle for liberty. My mother, as a child, was pressed into Nazi slave labor. My father, at the age of 15, enlisted in the Polish army and subsequently became a member of the Polish underground Armia Krajowa. He protected the Jews from the Nazis, and for this, he's honored by Israel as a righteous Gentile. He was further a Catholic concentration camp survivor, prisoner number 23,504. He was liberated from Flossenburg concentration camp by the United States Army, only to return to his homeland, Poland, and to live under imposed communist rule. Communism has caused over 100 million deaths around the world. And currently, over 1.5 billion people still suffer under communist rule. So for me personally, what is IWP? IWP is hope. Hope for the future that preserves the values of liberty, security, and freedom. IWP graduates are honored with an understanding of various totalitarian ideologies and how they can be countered, as well as the knowledge of positive alternatives, especially the political philosophy of America's founders. IWP truly offers the most comprehensive education in our field. We are the only school where the students study moral, political, economic, military, and diplomatic defense of America's liberty. But most importantly, IWP stresses character and character formation in order to produce ethical leaders with an appreciation of American founding principles and the reason for America's history as the most prosperous, free, charitable, and innovative country in history. Graduates, one of the most important choices that you must make as part of your character formation is whether you will be a careerist or you will be mission-driven. The careerist is concerned about promotion, money, power, credit, bureaucratic empire, and the prestige of titles. The careerist wants to be someone. In contrast, the mission-oriented person wants to do something positive. The mission-oriented professional wants to help the mission of his or her organization succeed. He or she has the spirit of service to a cause that is higher than yourselves. Graduates, your mission-oriented leadership is sorely needed in our national security and international affairs in our communities today. As we emerge from this global pandemic, we are witnessing a belligerent Russia, an era of cyber warfare, and challenges coming from China, North Korea, and others. We need leaders who understand the context of these challenges, their history, and the different tools that we can use in order to address them. Graduates, you have chosen to study in a school that challenges you academically and in your character formation. And you are very well prepared to address the issues facing the country in the future. I truly hope that you will use your education to serve your community, your country, and your family to the best of your abilities. I am confident that you will positively impact our nation and the future to come. Congratulations.